my colleague Hoda Abdelhamid reporting there. Well, joining me now from Jerusalem is Gershon Baskin. He's founded the Israel-Palestine Center for Research and Information. That's a think tank established to pursue a two-state solution. He also negotiated the release of kidnapped Israeli soldier Gilad Shalit and was negotiating an extended ceasefire with Hamas when Ahmad al-Jabari was killed. And Mr. Baskin, thank you very much for joining us this evening. At the risk of sounding simplistic, what's going on here? What is the Israeli government's strategy at present?
Well, the Israeli government simply wants to create deterrence. What does that mean? It wants the rocket fire from Gaza to end. It wants attacks from Gaza to end against Israel. And it has no intention of negotiating an agreement with Hamas. In other words, they want to create a situation that existed after Kasled, that the people in Gaza, the leadership of Hamas and Islamic Jihad, knew that if they attack Israel, there's going to be a very heavy price to pay. And that's what they're trying to achieve now with the help of the Egyptians and the international community. That's the strategy. If you ask me if it's the best strategy, I will tell you no. Is it a strategy that works? It will probably work for some time until the next round.
So what we're saying is this is a short-term solution. I mean, we've also got this talk of a ceasefire. If one happens, how do you think they're going to come to that agreement? What will the conditions be? Well,
I think that there will be an agreement between Hamas and Egypt, an agreement between Israel and Egypt. We're not talking about an agreement between Israel and Hamas. There will be obligations that each side will take upon itself toward Egypt. They will walk away from this process with certain kind of achievements that they can show to their people. I think there will be an Israeli demand to the Egyptians also to play a part in closing down the tunnels, because there's no sense of waging this whole war and then in a few months having Hamas back with the same quantity of rockets and perhaps longer range rockets than they had before. So there might be a demand for Egypt to play a role in closing down the tunnels, but that is going to require an Israeli agreement that Gaza be opened up, that the economic siege ends, and there'll have to be some kind of Israeli agreement, although I don't think it will be long-lasting, to not use targeted killings anymore. As I said, I don't think it'll be long-lasting because I think that Israel will have targets in Gaza to hit who will still threaten Israel.